Obviously really pleased with our kids and our coaching staff. I thought I just felt confident the whole night. Felt it with our coaching staff, felt it with our kids, and just knew that we had to manage the game a little differently and with the weapons that they had offensively. And I thought Coach Batoon and his staff did a remarkable job in the kicking game of making sure we limited the options of Hilton making plays there. And then offensively, we slowed it down to limit the number of touches they could have, too, in the first half in particular. And halftime, a little disappointed that we didn't have more success moving the ball, but I knew we had a really good plan, and we got in a rhythm the second half, and can't say enough about our kids and, again, our staff. And I just really like the confidence. That it's a quiet confidence. It's not a boastful confidence that we run around, but I just feel it on the sideline that our kids believe they're supposed to win, and we're going to play 4 quarters and then look up at the scoreboard and see what the score is.
Do you feel like your defense sort of pulled together as a unit even more than you have seen because you didn't have the leading tackler in the game? Or?
I feel that way about our whole team right now. I think there's a love and trust that's being developed, and it's growing over time. We had a great night last night together, and I think regardless of us whether or not I think we were short-handed tonight without AJ, and then Don Jones goes down the first half, and so certainly we had to have some kids like Jaquan and Chico and other guys play a lot more snaps, and I just think that again that there is a great confidence among our kids, and I don't think it was a rally cry because we were down a team member or anything. I just believe that we understand that there's going to be adversity in life and in this game, and there's going to be adversity within the course of a game. Good teams are going to make good plays, and you just have to play the next one with the 11 that are out there.
What did you guys see in their run game that you felt like you could take away? I mean, obviously you guys want to stop those 2 running backs. What did you see on?
Well, again, you're real close to us, and you know that we've done a good job against the run. And I just think our D line is now, the disadvantage, like Dorver says, is when you focus on stopping the run, you're less apt to get rushed on a passer because you're so concentrated on being sound in your gaps. And we felt like we could stop the run. Dave told me all week that. And when he would go over the game plan, he felt like we're going to stop the run, and we're going to try to make sure we have 2, knowing where Hilton are. Now there's other guys that may hurt us, and he was very upfront with me early on. 5 can hurt us, 83, 88 can hurt us, but I do believe this package will stop the run and limit some of Hilton's big plays. We blew a coverage and gave him a big one, which was disappointing, but other than that one, I thought we were really sound. But it starts up front, and I just think Coach Kiffin and our D-line are doing a nice job of being physical up front and stopping the run.
This defense has really had good second half or halftime adjustments,
yeah.
and talk about that a little bit.
Well, I just think it's us having confidence in our kids and being able to go in and talk about what's going on. I don't know that the defense had to make a lot of adjustments. It wasn't that they did hurt us on 3rd down some. Battled back, it looks like, and competed on 3rd down very well. We started winning 1st down more in the second half, which is very important. And instead of some of those 4- and 5-yard runs, they were 1-yard runs. But I think we preach to our kids every single game that it is a 60-minute game, and we're going to get stronger as the game goes on. And fortunately, we've had some success in the 4th quarter earlier, and I think that has bred some confidence in them. And halftime today, we go in with a little momentum boost with the field goal to tie it up. And just when I met with the coaching staff first and then the kids second, I felt like that they were going to get stronger as the game went on.
Can you talk a little about the running game with Applin? I know it's kind of been one of those things you all debated in meetings, how much you want to put him out there, put him in design read option type of stuff. And tonight it seemed like it was kind of a mix of that and also pocket breakdowns. But just thoughts on the offensive scheme coming tonight, using him in the run game.
Well, I told him as soon as the last game was over that we're going to run you. And, get what you can get, and don't worry about sliding. You got 10 days off. I'll pray over you every day and make sure we're prayed up for the game. But knew that we're just not the same when we're so much more difficult to defend when we're a quarterback run team also with the other stuff that we're doing. And so we had it planned all along. Really felt like that we could have success running the ball on them. And they do some things that are very difficult to throw the ball on and run the ball on at times, but we felt like we had 2 sets we could get in where we would keep them from blitzing us and thus have hats on hats in the box.
That you guys kind of adjust as things go along, and App seemed to have some struggles getting into a rhythm throwing early on offensively. Did that make you all sort of say, all right, we're gonna ride this a little bit more until App gets a little more settled back?
Yeah, you know, the interception he threw, it could have been a touchdown. You know, we called them in the exact thing that I thought they would do, and we had the skinny post on them, and the corner was outside, and the safety had rolled down and blitzed, and man, we put it in him, some foot race to the end zone, and App has thrown that ball right on the money all week long, and he threw it behind Carlos and ended up being picked. And I think he was a little rattled, and I get him rattled sometimes with my emotions, but we're always able to settle back down and get back going. But yeah, no doubt, once we knew our defense could keep us in the game, and again, I just think part of the managing the game was, let's don't do anything that gets us behind the chains, keep us in some 3rd and shorts. I knew we had a good plan on 3rd down. We worked. This 10-day period was really nice because sometimes with all the things that I have to do, I feel a little rushed on some things, but we had plenty of time to really look at 3rd down. It shows, you know, I mean, we're over 50% tonight on 3rd down and 4-4 in the red zone, so we worked very hard on those 2 aspects. And so I enjoyed the extra days off. But I don't know if I answered your question, but we were going to turn App loose tonight to run.